英文测验篇回顾91到95集。我们这边只念一下，你自己看看会多少。如果不确定的话，你就去看前面91集这都是一般到外面英文考试的时候国家考试一些测验的考古题Transshipment, piracy, smuggling, harassment means robbery, kidnapping, murdering, or any other criminal violence committed at sea. Be sure to turn off your electronic directories. Turn off your electronic authorities. Turn off your electronic devices. Turn off your electronic recommendations for takeoff and landing. A building on Chang'an East Road in Taipei shifted, leading to the evacuation of 30 people, leading to the transaction of 30 people, leading to the transmission of 30 people, leading to the ejection of 30 people. It was declared safe after the inspection yesterday. Despite violence in the area, there seems to be a guarded optimism, to be a guarded eroticism, to be a guarded tourism, to be a guarded racism among the inhabitants. According to the international laws, ships of all states enjoy the right of immersion, the right of incursion, the right of innocent passage, the right of intrusive passage through the territorial sea. Transshipment, transition, transportation, transparent means the unloading a fishery product on board a fishing vessel to another fishing vessel, or transfer of consignments from one to another. A full assessment of the damage, a full execution of the damage, a full cooperation of damage, a full requirement of the damage is on the way, but initial reports suggest it is minimal. A successful marriage reduces spousal risk of cardiovascular disease by 5% compared with a single person, but a blessed marriage increases it, but a strained marriage increases it, but an arranged marriage increases it, but a validated marriage increases it. Empathy and patience are crucial when we console those who are in the midst of grieving, in the midst of prison, in the midst of persisting, in the midst of struggling over the loss of their loved ones. Environmental restorationists today engage themselves fervently in reducing odorary growths, in sacrificing odorary growths, in sectioning odorary growths, in reviving odorary growths in American Midwest. Flying in business class, flying in prestige class, flying in luxurious class, flying in economy class can be crowded and hot. Even though you work solely with machines, it doesn't mean that you can get by with poor communication skills, with poor commuter skills, with poor combat skills, with poor commitment skills. Giving personal information over the internet has always been risky. But now it's even more so with the new internet scam, with the new internet scam, with the new internet scout, with the new internet survey. I don't know what time the bus will get there. I don't know what time will the bus get there. I don't know what time the bus is getting there. I don't know what time is the bus getting there. In major crimes investigation, one of the priorities of the DUI unit, of the FBI unit, of the CSI unit, of the DWI unit is to steal off the crime scene and conduct a preliminary examination. In that community, the locals and the foreigners have a good relationship, which is only supportive, which is primarily supported, which is mutually supported, which is separately supportive. It's faster and less expensive to take the concierge, to take the taxi, to take the venue, to take the shuttle from the airport to the hotel. Nature conserves, nature conventions, nature reserves, nature religions are established to protect iconic, special, and endangered species of plants and animals. Nowadays, those who possess better knowledge in technologies will have higher chance to be employed because their expertise, their avoidance, their surprise, their disinterest in the field would help companies to meet future needs. Optimists are more likely to see good and bad events occurring in their lives as being enduring, as being pessimistic, as being temporary, as being vigorous rather than permanent. Police officers are sometimes hurt or killed when they are sent to incidents, so they have to carry equipment, weapons, to attack themselves, to defend themselves, to suspend themselves, to inspect themselves. Popular TV shows like CSI Crime Scene Investigation have decreased, have dismissed, have promoted the general public's knowledge applying forensic science to analyze evidence and solve crimes. IOC Coast Guard is charged with maintaining law and order, protecting the resources of the territorial waters, the editorial waters, the longitudinal waters, the digital waters of the Republic of China. John was convinced, John was convicted, John was converted, John was consulted for the murder of the policewoman along with 2 accomplices, and were considered involved in a deadly shooting. Recently, with the raging development of COVID-19, many countries have mandated new arrivals to be scrubbed for 14 days, to be exposed for 14 days, to be drenched for 14 days, to be quarantined for 14 days. 好，这一集回顾到这里。